Hello! Today we will be beating the long Wanderluster in under 20 ticks. This helicopter right here, and we care about 3 of our abilities to do it with. First is Jump to Hazard, which will take us to either an electric fence or a zeppelin and give us hazard immunity. The second, Lasso Powerup, will grab a power-up and pull it in front of you. Tricky to aim, but there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. And 4, Cancel Glider, does what it sounds like. You can get wings when you fall for long enough. Sometimes we want that, sometimes we don't. If we don't, just hit 4, fall like a rock. First thing we want to do is avoid the start line. We do not want to start this race just yet. We got a little bit of setup to do so we can cheese the hell out of it. Want to head off to the left over here. You can use that tree as a landmark for where you're trying to go, and you can see just to the right of it there are 2 outcroppings of rock. We want to jump to the far one. Sometimes your wings will deploy like mine did there, sometimes they won't. It's pretty inconsistent. If they do, just sit still for about a 5 count or thereabouts before lassoing that power up there off in the distance. Now if you look closely, you'll see a backpack just appeared on my back before I lassoed it. That's how you know your wings are ready again. They've got a short cooldown. That's why we waited for a few seconds. It's not strictly necessary, it's just a pain in the ass to swim back. So I prefer to glide. Just waiting for a Lasso Powerup to come off the cooldown here. And in this case, we do absolutely need to glide. We're in a bit of a rush. See, when you lasso a power-up, it wants to go back to where you got it from. But Blizzard can't program pathfinding AI worth anything. They've never been able to. So dropping it on a cliff like we did confuses it. It gets stuck for a while. Eventually it'll sort itself out, but that takes long enough for what we need to do. You want to dash to hazard here so you can grab those springs and those shoes. Cuts out a little bit of the movement there. Grab that, whip around quickly towards the mountain, and if you do it while the electrical effect is still in place, it'll appear in front of you like it did for me. When it turns into a rocket, grab it, fly up to the top of the hill here, and bam, you're already at the purple post. I got it in 4 ticks. If it takes you 5 tolls instead, that's still fine. You got plenty of time. Here we're just using hazard immunity to avoid getting shot by zeppelins, grabbing whatever power-ups come our way. I like to grab these boots. You can lasso them and get the portal too if you feel brave, but as with many things, it doesn't matter that much. And when we get this spring, we want to aim ourselves about at those 3 yellow arrows there next to the big old green pillar of light that marks where our green post is. Now, this is one of those times when we do need to cancel our glide in a little bit. We're too high up to actually hit the post, so a little while after it says you are like the wind, you want to hit forward, drop down, make sure you land on the island, grab the boots to come across the water, dash to that electric fence there, and then if you're really lucky like me, that'll be a rocket right when you're going up to it. If it's not, wait for it to be one. That gets us to the red post. Now you want to save dash to hazard at this point until you're sure you're not going to get to that one. You want to get to that outcropping there. It'll give you time to get past it. You want the shoes. Grab the spring. And when your wings come up, I like to try to aim for about that post right there, right across from the Tonk playing field, because that lines us up nicely to grab this blue portal, which is the power-up we're heading towards and the one we want. Again, a little while after, you're like the wind, hit 4, drop down. Try not to get shot by the zeppelin. We get the portal, we get some speed shoes, we dash to that zeppelin, grab those shoes, and then whenever you feel brave, I waited a little longer than necessary. Cut through the beast pens, be sure you jump over the fences, otherwise you'll hit them. And just like that, we are through the long Wanderluster in 17 tolls. Now that rocket trick might take a little bit of practice. It is a little tricky to get the hold of at the beginning, but keep working on it. I know you can do it. If there's anything else you would like a more clear explanation of, let me know and I will explain it. Congratulations on your achievement. That gets you the Darkmoon Gazer. It's a little Aya Kilrog that goes in your toy box for everyone. And I'll see you in the next video. Good night, everybody.